Okay, you're probably thinking at this point, well, this is great. I have some software that I can sell. I have some ebooks I can sell, but what do I do and what information do I use, whatnot? So I hope to answer these questions for you right now. I'm going to show you how you upload each individual ebook or software to its own folder on your hosting service so that you can have your resale pages that you direct people to. Now, before we go any further, you're going to need three things. You're going to need your information because for the hosting service, because we're opening up FileZilla. That's the first thing we're going to be working with. The next thing is that we're going to be working in our cPanel, so you might want to have that open. And thirdly, you're going to want to have your notebook open, okay, because you're going to have to take down some website addresses. So you might want to pause this to do that, and then once you're ready, we'll get started. Now, what we're going to do is go into our FileZilla first, and up here we're going to put our hosting number, our username, our password, and then we're going to click on Quick Connect. Now, once we're connected, what we want to do is, remember over here, this is all the stuff that's on our computer. Okay, see here, document settings, desktop, and my stuff is stored in the My Business folder. And then over here, this is what's on the remote server. Now keep in mind, as you're uploading the folders, what you need to do is we need to upload them into the public_HTML folder in order for them to work properly. So what we need to do is come over here and click on the X. And then you may have to scroll down and see right here where it says public_HTML. That's the folder we want to put it in. Just be careful because sometimes I know people accidentally put it in the FTP folder. We do not want to put it in the FTP folder. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the X next to the public_HTML folder. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to highlight the public HTML. And in this case, I'm going to show you how to upload your media autoresponder. And you can choose whichever one you want to use. This is the same technique you're going to use for all of it. But I'm going to show you for the media autoresponder. So I'm going to come over here because it's in My Business folder and click on the X. And there's my media autoresponder. And what I'm going to do is highlight that, and then you right mouse click, and then you upload. Now I already have done that, so I'm going to let you work on that. But I want to let you know that when it's done loading, you're going to get a status, directory listing successful, and then underneath that, it's going to disconnect you from the server. It could take anywhere 5, 10, or 15 minutes for your folder to upload to your server. Okay? Now what we want to do is we want to log into our cPanel. And you may have to scroll down and you go into File Manager and then click on Go. And then the folder, remember we uploaded it to the public_HTML folder, so we're going to click on the X next to that. And there is our media autoresponder. So you're going to want to click on that. And then click on media autoresponder again if that happens to you. Now your index, which is always your front sales page, the index pages, okay, is in this case is under the reseller-sales-material. Okay, see up here, here's our index file right here. So what we want to do is we want to check mark that, and if you want to edit it, you go into HTML editor. Now look at here, this is what I want to point out to you. You're going to have to copy and paste this address into Notepad, and I'll explain to you in a second. But what you want to do is you want to highlight that, and you want to right mouse click and copy, go into your notebook. And you're always going to have to do this, so just get in the habit of doing it. www. In my case it's Tela, you put in your domain name, commutesolution.com/, and then right mouse click copy and paste. Now I want you to notice here, this usually defaults into the public HTML. If you revert back to your editor, see here, this is your direct URL where this particular index file is going to be stored. Okay, see, notice here there is no public_HTML. So what we need to do is we need to go and we need to remove that. Okay, so it should look something like this. Now you can go and highlight it I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, and then copy that link. And you can go into a new tab and you can paste it and then hit enter, and this will show you what your document currently looks like. Okay, and notice again, this is the website address. Now going back to here, if you want to edit your file, you click on edit, just like we did before with the other files. And we go in here, and this is where we put in our own information. You know, you can charge however much you want to charge. You know, you can charge $97, $47, whatever it may be. And where it says click here to order, this is where we're going to put in the hyperlink. You're going to have to set up another PayPal link for this, but you would go up here and you'd put in your hyperlink. And then you put the you don't need to put text link because it's going to be hooked to the button. Down here is where you're going to put the you could use the email URL that you get from PayPal when you set up however much you want to charge. So this is where you put that, but make sure you always put the http:// So that's how you can attach it to your buttons. Okay? And once you have this all set up, then what you want to do is you want to take this the address where we're just at. And this is the address of your sales page. So this is why, another reason why sometimes it's a good idea to have some domain names so you can just redirect it. Or you can just have a quick link, it doesn't matter. But this is definitely your sales page. And then you go in and you do the same thing for the thank you page. Okay? Now we want to work with a thank you page. We're just going to open it up in the HTML editor. Again, this is our link for the editor. It'll tell you the remainder up here, but they always like to put that /public HTML in there. So just know that when you copy and paste that over to your notepad to replace that with your domain.com. Okay, and then you'd go in and you'd edit your thank you page. Now this is the this is your thank you page. If you want to add some of the other bonuses that you got, you know, just so, you know, for people, you know, as a surprise gift once they get the back office, you could do that too. So much stuff you can do with this. So anyhow, that link, just so you know again, we'll go into HTML editor again. This is the, I'm going to just show it to you. We're going to go into Notepad and type in www.telecommutesolution.com and then paste that link in. And then we're going to remove the public score HTML. Okay. This is the link you'll use for your PayPal as you're setting up your button. I don't know if you remember it or not, but you can go back and watch the video on how to set up a PayPal button. But this is the link that you're going to tell PayPal to direct it to once they make a payment for the autoresponder. And also, whoops, I'm sorry that didn't work that time. I must have missed something. But anyway, that's the gist of how that works. Now here on editing your thank you page, get out of there. Okay. Sorry about that. Is this the thank you page? Yes. Okay. Here's where the thank you page is. Okay. Now, this is where, since we're editing it, this is where you could either have them click on here or download the software, download Media Autoresponder here. Okay. And then this is where you're going to go up and you're going to hyperlink it to your zip file. Okay. And in this case, it's right there. So you just make sure that's checked. And then there's the URL. And then you click on apply. And people will be able to just download it once they pay you. So everything is just completely automated. So anyway, I hope that makes sense to you and that helps you out. And as always, you can always email me. And have a great day.